rather wonderful day. It's very sunny. Oh, it's the Poppets. Hello, my little Poppets, and welcome to story time. Well, for story time today, I am joined by Stinky, of course, wonderful Maxwell here, and of course, oh, it's Hickory. Hickory's here too. Well, oh, and also Bo. It's a very full house here today for story time. Now, my dear Poppets, I was just mentioning this to Maxwell. Maxwell, have you noticed something rather odd about our story time room, dear?
It looks like a jungle.
It does. It looks a bit like a jungle or a forest or the woods. There's vines here and, oh, there's a beast here. Who's that?
Daryl.
Daryl? I don't think his name's Daryl, is it? Is it? What is it? Carol.
What?
I think it's Carol from Where the Wild Things Are, and I'm going to hold him up so the Poppets can see. Look at that, it's Carol from Where the Wild Things Are, and I think that's because, my dear Poppets, today is a very wild sort of day with lots of beasts, lots of wild beasts, and not only that, it's a very special day. Shall I tell the Poppets why, dear? I'll tell them why. Today it's Maxwell's birthday. Hip hip hooray for Maxwell. Oh yes, what a wonderful day it is. It's a very happy birthday for Maxwell, and Maxwell is turning, how old are you turning, dear?
8.
You're turning 8. Yes, he's 8 years old today, and that's simply marvellous. And I think we've got a bit of a Where the Wild Things Are theme happening in our story time room. Well, we've also got a rather marvellous cake. Now, I think I might move Carol out of the way, and Stinky, dear, I might pop you down on the floor for just a minute, all right then? Yes, good boy. What's that? You want to give Maxwell a kiss? Yes, well, you can give him a birthday kiss. You ready? 1, 2, and 3. Oh, yes. Oh, you're a wonderful chap. You really are. You do like a kiss, don't you? Yes. Oh, you're lovely. You really are. Well, Stinky, we'll pop you down, dear, and we might hold up the cake for the Poppets so they can take a look, and we'll move dear Carol, of course. Oh, Carol, I hope he doesn't give me a nip. Oh, he does look quite fierce, I have to say. We'll pop Carol there, and hopefully, carefully, I can hold up this story time cake. I've got to be very careful. A little bit nervous about holding it up, I must say. I'll just turn it around and then I'll hold it up. A very special cake for Maxwell of Where the Wild Things Are. Look at that. Where the Wild Things Are. A wonderful birthday cake. And I think Maxwell is feeling a little bit wild today himself. You're feeling a little bit wild today, dear?
Yeah.
Yes, you are. You're in a wild sort of mood, are you? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Before we have the story, of course, which my dear Poppets, I must mention, is called Where the Wild Things Are, a perfect story for today. And I think before we have that story, what do you think we should do, Maxwell? Do you have any idea what we should do?
Blow out the cake.
Well, we will do that in just a tick, but we're going to sing Dear Maxwell a very happy birthday, because it is a very special birthday, and I'm so lucky that I can celebrate this day with Maxwell. Now, have you set my microphone, dear? Have you set the magic microphone?
Yes.
You press the button, dear.
Ooh.
I'll give it a test. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. No, it sounds quite clear. You better do it again. Yes, now let's see, maybe this will be better. Are you ready? And here we go, wishing you a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Maxwell. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hooray for Maxwell! And just in time before the magic wore off my microphone. Oh, I think I might have to get this fixed, Maxwell, because it's not lasting as long as it normally does, dear. Well, happy, happy birthday, and some claps for you. Can I have a kiss, you precious plum? A big kiss for you. Happy birthday. You got a bit of lippy there, but that's all right. You can wash that off in the bath.
Hooray!
Well, hooray! Yes, and I think we should crack on with the story, don't you? Yes, we'll crack on with the story. Where the Wild Things Are. And this is a favourite of mine, my dear poppets. Do you like this one, Maxwell? Oh, I think you do. You must have a Wild Things birthday party. And here we go, and it's perfect because the boy, what's the boy called in the story here?
Max.
He's called Max. He has the same name as you. And here we go, my dear poppets. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. And there's Max there, and he looks like he's being rather naughty there to me. He has a hammer and he's hammering a nail in the wall. I don't think that's a very good idea because I think he might make a dreadful hole. And I'll hold that up again so you can have another look. So you can get a good look at Max there. Naughty, naughty Max. You wouldn't do that, would you, dear? You wouldn't hammer a hole in the wall with that great big nail like that, would you?
No.
No, I wouldn't have thought you'd do that. And another. Oh, my lord, he's running down the stairs with a fork in his hand, chasing the poor dog. And Max is crawling around there. He's behaving like a wild thing. Look at that, chasing the poor dog. Goodness gracious.
Wow.
Oh, what have you got there?
A Batman.
You've got a Batman card. You want to show the poppets? Well, hold that up so the poppets can see. Did you get that for your birthday?
Yes.
Oh, how
And
marvellous.
I also got
Oh, a bat car. What else did you get there? Oh, you've got lots of Lego there by the look of it. Well, be very careful. You hold that up to the camera so the dear poppets can see. How wonderful. Lots of fun with Lego. Simply marvellous. Yes, simply wonderful. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, I'll eat you up. So he was sent to bed without eating anything. And there, oh, you've got another one there. Hold that up so the dear poppets can see. Little bit lower, dear. Yes, good job. Not too bad. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, I'll eat you up. So he was sent to bed without eating anything. And there's Max there, just like my wonderful Max there. And he's in his room and he's not very happy because he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. Well, a forest grew in his room, a bit like the forest that's growing here in the storytime room, I think. A forest grew. Yes. And grew. And now there's lots of trees and lots of bushes, and it hardly looks like a room anymore. It does look like a forest, I have to say. Look at that, Maxwell. How would you feel if you woke up, dear, and you had a forest in your room? Would you like that?
Yes, I could swing on the vine.
You could swing on the vines. Yes, I'm sure you would like that.
I'm tired.
All right, well, you have a nap there, my plum. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. Well, there's Max there, and he seems to be liking the forest in his room, although it is no longer a room anymore. He looks very happy with that indeed.
I didn't even think the wind was even there anymore.
No, I think it's disappeared, Max. I think it has. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. And there's dear Max there, and a private boat just for him. A lovely red boat with yellow sails. Do you have a boat like that, Maxwell?
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe you could have an imaginary one, or you could make one perhaps.
Ooh.
And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. Oh, the wild things, Maxwell. Oh, tickle you. Oh, be a wild thing. Oh, tickle, tickle, tickle. And there's a wild thing there, a dreadful beast rising out of the ocean. Look at that. Terrible looking beast there. Oh, I hope he doesn't eat poor Max.
Hello, Kitty.
And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Show your terrible claws. Can you show your claws? Arrgh, terrible claws.
This one's become a banana.
Ah! You've got a claw with a banana stuck on the end. How wonderful. Oh, I like that. Yes, that's a good one. And there they are there. All the beasts there, all the wild things. Look at that. Gnashing those teeth and showing those claws. Wonderful. Till Max said, be still, and tame them with a magic trick. Settle down, my wild thing. Of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. And there they are there, sitting under the moonlight. Look at that, sitting there. All together. All together, yes. Well, Max is certainly acting like a wild thing today. And made him king of all the wild things. Now, as king, Max, you're supposed to keep all the wild things under control, dear. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. And there's King Max there with a crown on his head there. And he's in charge of where the wild things are. King Max. And there they are with their wild rumpus dancing under the moonlight. All of them dancing there. Look at that. Yes, with a crown on top. And now they're swinging through the trees like monkeys, swinging up nice and high. Holding on for dear life. You wouldn't want to fall out of one of those trees. And there's another one of Max there. I'm not sure what that fellow's name is there, that beast there. But he's sitting up nice and high on his shoulders. Look at that. And it looks as though he has become friends with the wild things. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. Yes, well there he is there. In the picture there, king of where the wild things are. Although I think he's had quite enough. Quite enough. But the wild things cried, oh please don't go, we'll eat you up, we love you so. And Max said no. The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. Well, he's saying goodbye to where the wild things are and he wants to go home because home is best of all. I think even Hickory agrees. Home is the best. And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. And there he is in his private boat sailing back home. Yes, back home. I think he's had enough adventure for one day. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And there he is there, back in his room, with his supper on his table. Yes, well he's probably very hungry, I would say, after that adventure. And it was still hot. The end! And that was called Where the Wild Things Are. A cracker, I have to say, and it really is one of my favourites. Even though I know, my dear Poppets, I have many favourite books, I particularly love this one, I really do. Well, Maxwell, I think we should light these candles, dear, and I think you should blow them out so we can share your birthday with the Poppets, all the boys and girls and mums and dads that are watching. Don't you think that's a good idea?
Yeah.
Yes, will you sit up? Up you pop there, sit up, and I'll wake up Stinky. So you might, I don't know, you might want to move Hickory there, and we'll light these candles. Now I don't know, I can't really hold the cake up, I don't think. So we'll just have to give it our best shot and you can blow them out anyway.
Okay.
Hey, not yet, no, oh no, not yet, dear. Wait till I light the candles there. Very careful here. Light that one. And I think we'll...
Fire is very dangerous.
Yes, you've got to be very careful, dear, and I've got a lot of streamers on there. I've got to be very careful indeed. And then on the count of, we'll sing Happy Birthday one more time, and then we will blow them out. Do you know where my banana phone is? That's disappeared. Where's that?
Banana phone.
Is it there anywhere? Oh, there it is there. Can you get me the banana phone and flick the dial on that, dear? Oh, you're having a sing-along. You fix the dial. Come here, round here on my lap. Come round here and we'll sing Happy Birthday one more time. But you might want to sit on my lap. Turn around this way. All right, and here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Maxwell. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! And blow them out, dear. my sweet. Can I have a cuddle? Oh, I do love you so much, and happy birthdays have been a good birthday. Oh, that's wonderful, it really is. I'm so happy that you've had a marvellous day. Well, we'll get Stinky so he can say goodbye to the poppets. Well, Stinky, I know you were having a nap down there, dear, because we have had a very busy day. Did you enjoy the story? You did. That's wonderful. Well, you know what time it is, don't you? Yes, it's time to say goodbye. Well, my dear poppets, mums and dads, thank you once again for tuning in for story time. I hope you enjoyed the story Where the Wild Things Are, and of course tuning in for dear Maxwell's birthday. It's been wonderful to be able to share his 8th birthday with you all. And as always, my dear ones, take care, and until next time, bye.